Hey Tankers, Seattle Forge here, and I wanted to share with you a game that was absolutely perplexing. It's not a particularly great performance by me or my clanmates for that matter. I'm playing here with Walt in his T-3485 and Zed in his Nazon, the Rhino. And I'm in one of my favorite tier 6 tanks, the Cromwell B. So you'll take the notice of the fact that we don't have the highest chance to win here. We've got a few extra special potatoes on our team. If I take a look in particular, and I'm calling him out for a reason, Heisenberg Forever and his KV2 with a 41% win rate. And the reason I'm taking note of that is keep an eye out for him in the chat. So we're doing the usual medium tanky tank thing and small TD thing, and we're going to go take a look around the hill and see if we can get some spots. And Walt is a wonder in his non-Rudy E3485. And we pick up the enemy team making our way to the castle on the ruin on the one line, and I take a pop into this little VK medium over there. Walt has raced back over once the spots came in, and he's going to take some pops at the enemy as well. And I decide, with the skill of some of those players, it's worth going in and having a look myself and seeing if there aren't some targets of opportunity. Cromwell is a remarkably quick little tank. Small profile. It's actually kind of hard to hit. Get a nice one there into the aerial. And you've got this dry canal that's just full of Germans ready to be farmed. And I notice there's a nice cluster of our team up on the hill waiting to shoot back down. I don't want to get outflanked by that Cromwell. He's not really looking at me. Do I have a shot? Not really. Ariel's almost finished in the castle. And Zed led the battle charge saying, "Come on, follow me. We're going to take him out." Didn't work out so well for Zed. I'm able to finish the VK and then go after this other VK. And then Godzilla makes an appearance and I get kill. And remarkably, I don't get killed by his... Look at that, ice skating. And it did me some good helping me evade a shot. Completely meant that. Totally meant that. Alright, don't like this YAG-88 looking down at me. Got this Cromwell who's out there being a pest. I'm gonna try and keep some hard cover between me and the YAG-88. And I do a poor job of it. Get out too far. At least I bounced the E25. And I'm going to make a little chasey with the Cromwell here. And then I'm going to go make a run for the furrow over here with Walt. And see what we can do. Now it looks like the enemy team is absolutely smashing us on the 9 and 0 lines. Our KV3 has been wandering the back of the map. He is a conundrum, as you'll see throughout this game. Finish off the E25 with a little push. YAG-88 not looking at me, thank goodness. Have a very hard time penning that tank with the Cromwell's little gun. Heisenberg Forever is starting his lip. Got a little lucky there. A little help. Finishing off the Crommy. Let's make work of this YAG-88. And thank goodness we didn't have artillery hiding at the back here. It really could have helped them out. Look at that ass angling. He's a master. He couldn't hold us off forever. So it's 10-8 for us, and we should be feeling pretty good about that. But we know that the KV2 is going to smash him any minute. Earth's going to get smashed in a minute, and he does. We've got all of those heavies that are going to make a comeback. I look at the layout of our team, and ISU 152, who's pasted along the one line. Oni seems... he's trundling along. He's trying to get into the game. The Hellcat's getting into a decent position, but there's just we're so spread out and they're so collected, I decided I want to try and break the enemy team up a bit by getting in the cap. And if we take the win that way, that's fine. I think that, being in a damaged Cromwell B against 2 tier 8 heavies, tier 7 heavy, a tier 6 monster Godzilla tank, and an ELC might be a little tough. And our Oni is, all in, but he's in an Oni, and he's a tomato. 152 isn't that great a player, and he certainly... Oh, I've got to make my escape here, and Walt gets blasted. Rat. I'm able to get behind some hard cover and make a move on the ELC. Was being very aggressive. And luckily I don't get smoked there. But I'm up at 1500 damage. Got 3 kills. Win 8 is close to 3000. Pretty pleased with this so far. But I just don't like the way that our team is responding. Well, I track him. If there was another tank nearby, I might have gotten some help with that. Nope, not to be. Second thought, I probably shouldn't use be ramming so much in the Cromwell, but it's fun. Yeah, 2 ram kills. Their Cromwell on an E25. Alright, so I'm hoping... There's Heisenberg telling everybody what to do. Alright, Hellcat making a move. I'm telling them that I can't cap because there's 2 heavies who've got me on Overwatch here. Took a risky second shot there, but it's just a game, right? No risk, no reward. And then the IS is spotted. Nobody shooting at him. ISU. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what he's waiting for. Aha! A shot from the Oni. And the Hellcat destroys their OI. So we are looking better. This team just isn't engaging. They're not pulling together. They're not playing together. We got 2 of the biggest guns on the team, the KV-3 and the ISU, that are just refusing to engage. And the KV-3, he's green. He's supposed to be a pretty good player. And there's Heisenberg popping off about how we're all a bunch of idiots. 0 contribution, except for a lot of talk. And I think I'm going to go up and over the hill. And then I think better of it, and I think, the Hellcat's pushing up from the south. Maybe the KV-3 will help. Oni and the ISU seem paralyzed. I'll see if I can go spot these guys over here. They seem to have backed off. And it was a mistake. It was a huge mistake. Hey, got the spot. Yay. Found them both. Have at them, boys. And our Hellcat wipes out the VK, but the Hellcat is destroying the opponent. So now we have an enthusiastic Oni, not a terribly good player. ISU, who doesn't seem to want to play tanks today. And a KV-3, who apparently is a good player, but isn't engaging the enemy. Now the Oni is trying to get into the cap by driving through this barn, but it's not destructible. This takes them a while to work out. Now the KV-3 is engaged the VK and takes a huge shot from the VK. Oni still hasn't figured out how to get into the cap circle. There you go. Tree won't hurt you. And he's in just enough, even though the VK is behind another hill. He still wants to make sure that he can get behind that building. KV-3 takes another nasty knock. And Heisenberg is yelling at the ISU, although I do kind of agree with him here. And the ISU makes an appearance, putting a giant hole in the VK. He engaged the enemy. I'm so proud of him. And that finishes off the game. That was the team who didn't want to win.